Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Who am I but I'm Dre Mac? Came into the game just to spit facts. Into the space that I'm in. They got me by the Drake cause I'm cold with the pen. I find no diamonds but I still shine. You can dig me cause my voice mine. My tracks flame like a Damu. The hardest part of my tongue, hidden is a warm glue. I'ma throw with a gas leak. Camouflage in the mist, but you smell me. One spark, then I bet you I'ma blow up. Then throw my name around, get stupid, then you go dumb. No rest for the weary. My verse is digging in his man, but you can't see me. You rather drink than go pull up. I'm drinking knife through the game, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. I came to eat out the a la carte. Got stripped of a bear, come be brainstorm. Then I come together like a Voltron. Then I pour all the planks, you use the Decepticons. Fake rappers to retreat like Cobra. 80s looking for they like. Up in the storage and I'm man. Up, down, man, I'm cheap. You a beast, man. I take a beat in. Ninja Turtle rap, Turtle Clans get defeated. Hop in my ride, you can call me Night Rider. You can never stop me, cause I'm a guy bomb. Bad attitude like a rocket, my whole to the A. And I bet you can't stop us. LL bad, when I go and show up, you can hear the haters in the back. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie.
What's up? Hopefully I got some good microphone, because last time I was on here last week, no microphone. No nothing. Well, what's going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mack with you again with another episode of the Dre Mack Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. If you're from the West Coast, get up. You already know that the early bird gets the worm. I ain't even got my lights on. Got that? Let's change that. Oh, good God Almighty! It's always something, because I can't. There we go. So we get some clarity up here. What is good? What's good? Sorry about the week off, and I didn't post it. Let me just put this up. And I didn't post it in the community page. Hold on, because I'm gonna turn that down. Again, sorry I didn't let you guys know about last week. I literally, like, when I tell you that we're at the end of the year at my job and they try to work you half to death to get whatever we need to get finished at the job. I'm talking about I worked. You know what I mean? This last past week. Actually, for the rest of the remainder of the year, we're working. So there's going to be the week of the 20, let me see, September. I mean, I'm sorry, September, December. I think 26th through the 31st. It's going to be mixed here, where I'll be doing a show in the afternoon because I have to be at work at like 5:30 in the morning. Plus kids graduating, that whole thing and all of that. Trying to get stuff together. So that's the reason why. Got a lot going on all the way around. Work and kids and I and trying to sleep and be an adult. So it was difficult, very difficult, but I am back this week, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. And today we're going to talk about how hard it is to make a superhero film without its star. The Sonyverse has proven that you cannot make this stuff without your main star. So hope you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant channel, but you already know how I do it. The real question is, all right. Hopefully, let's see. What's up? Oh no, I couldn't do after last Kung Fu Cinema Saturday. I can't work it too much. Working literally 50. I think I hit 60 hours last week. Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. What up, Torian? Good morning, Torian. Roberta, good morning. Robin D, good morning. Shout out to everybody who reached out to me too. You know what I mean? To make sure that I was all right. It was just I'm working a lot. Yeah, I'm working a lot. So that's what it really was. But shout out to everybody who reached out to me. You know who you are, and I really appreciate you for reaching out. Um, Let me see. Erica D. All right, good morning and happy birthday. Erica just had a birthday too. So happy birthday to Erica. Celebrating her birthday. I won't tell them how old. I'm just saying you celebrating and you should be celebrated. um what up, cheap animation? It said up in time to listen to Drake before the physical therapy. Hey man, get that physical therapy in. Yeah, I like I said, it's when it comes to this UAW work, yeah, man, the end of the year always sucks. It always sucks. Hey Aisha, good morning, Aisha. Yeah, this is going to be a really good topic today, Torian. Carol Black, what's up? Good morning. Yeah, no Kung Fu Cinema Saturdays this weekend, last weekend, or probably the weekend after that. You know what I mean? Because it's always is when we're going into Christmas. It's always if any one of my anybody from UAW, no matter where you at around the country, shout out to all my UAW brothers. You know what I mean? I'm local 249, so shout out to my people at the local 249. But we already know when it comes to the end of the year, we getting ready to go on Christmas shutdown. Trust me, some of us who have been there and put ourselves in positions are going to work. Deal with a capital W, a capital O, a capital R, the capital K. Work. But that's good though, because I ain't no lazy bum. I'm not no lazy bum. What's up, Rico? What's good? My brother from the same mother. What's up, Citizen Kane? What's up? Good morning. Xavier Phoenix, good morning. My 9-month-old wouldn't go to sleep last night. Ah, that sucks. Uh, yeah, it was, and I still haven't seen the movie. I've just going off of ratings and going off of what Sony has done. Actually, technically, I actually was going to go see it today. I don't know if I want to. I kind of don't know if I want to spend my money. So I don't know if I want to see it from through nefarious means, allegedly. So I'm kind of on the fence, but I kind of want to go to the movies. Just to go to the movies. I like just going to the movies by myself. No problem, Erica. Everybody shout out Erica D. You know what I'm saying? Tell her happy birthday. What up, Mickey G? Good morning. Headed back from vacation. Hey, have a good time on vacation. Tyra J, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's nice to see all of you guys. Nice to see all of you guys. They're gonna give it to me. That's all right. Hey, your work. We literally have mandatory. The last 3 Saturdays has been mandatory. If y'all was on the Ip Man Kung Fu Cinema Saturday, trust me. And I came off of work and I got in trouble because I got to work an hour late because I overslept and woke up like an hour, like 11 minutes. I was supposed to be at work. I was still here asleep. Put it more like that. He's always wait. I do. I want to see it. E-Man said it was if you want to see what Black Panther looked like white. And so I did see his short review, but I want to review it for myself. Just like, when I do Creature Commando, I'm gonna do a video on Creature Commando later on today because I've been so tired that I haven't even been able to do nothing. Yeah, we need Spider-Man. Yeah, I need pictures of Spider-Man. Save your money. It was right. Did you go see it, Aisha? It says Sonic 3 comes out this week, and I'm definitely. Oh yeah, the kids want to go. The younger kids want to go see. And I want to see it too. I like the last Sonic movie. Sonic, even though I didn't like the subplot, I thought that was goofy. But the actual Sonic parts remind me of a Sonic video game, like Sonic Adventures. And that was so dope. What's up, Phoenix Blaze? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sonic is dope. Sonic is super dope. So I kind of want to see it, and I'm going to go see it. It ain't no kinda. We're gonna make some time. We're gonna go see Sonic. So, all right. I know everybody has been talking about this movie, and I'm being honest with you. On one of them sites, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't watched anything this week. I mean, when I say I haven't watched anything this week, I haven't really watched. I watched Creature Commandos. The only way that I was able to watch Creature Commandos was in late at night. And I'm talking about 2:30 in the morning. 2:30 is like 3, almost 4 o'clock in the morning, and we were wrapping up the job. That's when I was able to watch Creature Man, and that was like what? I think I watched that Saturday. It was like Saturday or something like that, and it was very, very good. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Anytime that you can kill white supremacists on film and not get in trouble with it, I'm all for it. I'm 1,000% all for it. I might go see this today. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I might go see this today. Yeah, because it's at my. Yep, I'm gonna just go see it. I'm gonna go see it. But the thing about the the thing about Sony, where Sony failed at, and where what's up, Junior Network? What's good? Where Sony has always failed at when it came to these standalone films is they never. What's up, Derp? They never connected it to the main character. And if you know anything about Kraven the Hunter, it has to be, it literally has to be tied into Spider-Man. The reason why it has to be tied into Spider-Man is because you don't have the story of Spider-Man. You don't have the story of Kraven without Spider-Man. You don't. It does not make sense. And I'm gonna show you why. Meet you guys. What's up? You don't have the story of Spider-Man. I mean, the story of Kraven without Spider-Man. I need to take this thing off. Hopefully my head ain't looking like like Tyrone Magnus. Nope. So I'm gonna full screen this real quick. And Kraven's Last Hunt is very vital, a very pivotal comic book that features Kraven the Hunter and Spider-Man. And if you want to tell a really good Kraven story, you have to have Spider-Man and you have to tell this particular story. The reason why you have to tell this particular story for Kraven is because it gives you the synopsis and it gives you, if this comic gives you everything that you need to make not only Kraven a significant foe, right? You have to make him a significant foe because he is. But also, you have the fearfulness of Peter Parker, and why is this nut bucket is out here trying to legitimately hunt me? Why is Spider-Man being hunted by this guy? You know what I mean? So this is a vital story. I mean, technically, you can find all of these on Marvel, and you can be able to read this, or you can, if you got the omnibus, or or if you have this this graphic novel, where you take all the comics and put them together. But Kraven's Last Hunt is a vital story. You know what I mean? To the Spider-Man mythos, and it makes Kraven a valuable asset. Now, when you take away Spider-Man for Kraven, he's just some dude that he's just a guy. You don't care. A Spider-Man movie where Kraven the Hunter makes you care about the story. A Kraven the Hunter, if you're going to do Kraven, you got to have Spider-Man so you care about Kraven, right? This is no different than Venom. Well, Venom is cool, but it does not work overall. The only reason why, let's be real, the only reason why Venom worked as well as it did is because of Tom Hardy's performance. The movies are not good. The movies are not good whatsoever freaking ever. As movies, they're not good. And the reason they're not good is because you don't have Spider-Man. Is the J. Jonah saying you need pictures of Spider-Man? You gotta have it. You know what I mean? Kraven the Hunter. I mean, not Kraven. Morbius. Horrible movie. Horrible movie. But you know what? It would have made it even better if you would have had him introduced in the Spider-Man movie. What was the other one? Standalone is Madam Web. Let's not get into Madam Web. Madam Web is just a trash compactor of a movie, period. That's not a good movie if Spider-Man was in it or not. That's not a good movie. No matter what Spider-Man, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, it doesn't matter. That movie is trash. It is garbage as a movie, period. No matter if it was Madam Web, Madam 2 Feet, it don't matter. Trash. Now, I'm going to tell you what did work and why Sony needs to stop this. This is the same thing with Black Panther and a lot of other movies. When you sideline your main star, the movie does not work. Right? Now, let's talk about the Penguin, because I know, you can say, well, the Penguin worked as a show, for one, because he was already introduced in the Batman movie. Now, let me ask you guys in the chat this. Do you think the Penguin, matter of fact, I think I might just make this put a poll out here, but I'm going to ask you guys, does Penguin work if you don't see the performance of Colin Farrell in the Penguin first? Does it work? I'm sorry, Colin Farrell in the Batman. Does it work? I'm going to say from my side, no. I don't think Colin Farrell's performance works if it's not introduced in the Batman first. So let's put it like this. Does Penguin work if not introduced? Oh, God. Okay, so that's the question. Does Penguin work if not introduced in the Batman first? Now, for me, if I don't see Colin Farrell's performance, then I don't think that this works whatsoever. I think we're asking the questions why. First of all, Colin Farrell literally disappears in the character of the Penguin. From the prosthetics and everything to the voice work, he is literally, he disappears in, in that. So for me, he immediately embodies this character. But because he was introduced in the Batman, we got to see his performance and all of that. When you roll into this Penguin series on HBO Max that was very well written, you're rooting for a guy that's a scumbag. That should tell you immediately how great the writing really is in this, because you're rooting for a complete scumbag, right? You get to see his backstory. You get to see all of this. So when you're getting into the Batman 2 or whatever it's called, now you know why he set up the way he set up, because they did an excellent job introducing, writing a compelling story. Now you can go forward with it. You don't have to do another season 2 of the Penguin. You could do that same style with another character that gets introduced in Batman 2. Technically, Matt Reeves can have this going for years. They can have this going for years because they already established a formula. Introducing them in the main continuity and then allowing that same guy, that same character, to go on and do a little solo series, well-written solo series, and then you could be able to put him in the very next movie. Now, I don't think every character you could do like that, but characters like the Penguin, who are very vital to the social architect of Gotham, because he's a crime boss. I don't think the Joker, you could do that, because I don't want to see I honestly, as much as I like the Joker movie, that's not an origin story for the Joker. And I need my Joker to be ambiguous. I don't need my Joker to have a backstory. This is why one of my favorite comic books is The Three Jokers. You know what I mean? Because the Three Jokers, you don't know the definitive story. They tell you a story, but you don't know who's definitive. You know what I mean? You don't know that. But a guy kind of like Victor Freeze, I'm just saying, you could do a Victor Freeze television show. Now, if you see a Batman animated series and you know what episode, the Victor Freeze episode where he talks about his wife and all, one of the greatest written comic book TV shows of all, one of the best comic books written shows, comic book TV cartoon shows ever written. That Mr. Freeze episode is probably the greatest of all time. It's probably the greatest because it's compelling. And what you want is a compelling story. That's what you want. You want a compelling story at the end of the day. where you're rooting for somebody that you should not be rooting for. And I think that's the double-edged sword that makes it great television. Because you want to root for this guy, and you know good and well, I shouldn't. I shouldn't be rooting for this guy. But, you know, you do. So, what are we rooting for Craven for? What has he showed up in where I'm like, damn, I want to root for Craven? I guess the Rhino is in the movie. Why am I even thinking about Rhino in this movie? Do I even care? Morbius, do I care? Man and Web, do I care? Like, seriously, do I care? Do I care for anything else that you put out? No, I do not. Sony, it was crazy about Sony and why they need to cut this out altogether. And if you're going to do solo projects, you need to do literally what you just seen Warner Brothers just do. Introduce these guys in this MCU Tom Holland movies, right? Introduce them. But you got to make it compelling. You got to make me want to see this guy. If I don't want to see this guy, what does it matter? I don't want to see it. So what are we doing to make these characters compelling? What is it about these characters that, you know what, I want to see this again? There's nothing. Now, this is a bigger issue with Marvel. Because biggest issue with Marvel is that you're trying to force characters down folks' throats that we didn't ask for. I will give Marvel this. There was introduced to something else, but then they get their cheap out spirits. Again, did I have a problem with the Agatha show? No. Don't have a problem with the Agatha show. Let me say that again. I don't have a problem with the Agatha show. Where the problem lies for me is I don't like the simple fact is that you ignore other characters to put out an Agatha show. You ignore other characters to put out whoever show. It does not work. Excuse me. It doesn't work in the grand scheme of things because if you got a Marvel's movie, then where's Monica Rambeau's story to tie into that? We already know what happened at the end with Carol Danvers, right? We already knew what happened in the Miss Marvel show, right? So where is the story for Monica that makes the Marvels even better? I'm talking about even better. We could have did away with we honestly could have did away with the Agatha show. And I'm going to tell you why we could have did away with the Agatha show and where the disjoint, where again, your main star is not, because your main star is missing, you're not bringing butts to the seats. We watched WandaVision for Wanda because she was already a pre-established character within these particular set of films. So we already have a connection. So when you do WandaVision, we're getting a more deeper, integral understanding of the character in a funny, unique way, the way that they did WandaVision, but you at least understand the character. Same thing with Sam Wilson. You do a Sam Wilson show along with Bucky. Now we get a complete understanding of those shows. What are they doing? Bucky goes over and be a part of the Thunderbolts movie. Sam gets his own movie in Brave New World. Cool. Those might work because you've already been those characters are already been established over here and over there. Monica, totally ignored, so we can be able to tell the story of Agatha, so we can introduce Billy Kaplan. You know what they could have done? A Disney Plus series called The Young Avengers. And the way you could have did it, because Creature Commandos is showing you this right now. Creature Commandos is introducing they're introducing characters as a whole. Now, every episode, what you're starting to see is a backstory. For every episode, they're making it adjacent action scene. You got the action scene here. Everything is going in. And they intercut with the story. The same thing Deadpool did, which makes Deadpool 1 one of the best superhero films that I've ever seen, because you're telling it, you're starting this story at the middle, but you're getting the backstory in the middle of the action. He's telling you his backstory, he's showing you his backstory, and why he's telling this linear story. So that way it makes more sense how we got to here, how we even got here, why this is important. A plus B equals C. It's easy. So instead of telling this Billy Kaplan story within Agatha, you literally could have just did a Young Avenger story. Still could have had Agatha in it with all the rest of this stuff that was in her. Like I said, didn't have a problem with the show itself, but this is the way I would have done it. Because I wouldn't have introduced Agatha. I wouldn't have did an Agatha show where Monica Rambeau was so important. Monica Rambeau is sitting in a whole nother universe with the X-Men. Where's her story about that? Why aren't we getting her backstory to understand why Auntie Agatha, why Auntie Carol, why y'all had that beef? It was never told or resolved. Nina DaCosta did not tell a great story for us to understand why Monica still had beef. I don't know if stuff was cut or what or whatever, but we still didn't get that. We didn't even get the superhero moniker for Monica Rambeau. We got none of that. But yet they told a Agatha story. You tell a Echo story where, okay, why? She was a part of the Hawkeye series. Did we really need her story? Let's be honest. Did we really need her story? You bring Daredevil back, right? You bring Daredevil back. You bring Jessica Jones back. Those are main characters. I understand that. I understand. But what if you would have, so you bring the Daredevil series back. Is Echo going to be a part of the Daredevil series going forward? Have you heard anything about, we're going to make sure that Echo gets her story, more of her story in the Daredevil series? No. So why do it? That again also is placating to the DEI, where there's easier ways to do that, where it's not obvious. So for me, you got to have your star. What Sony needs to do going forward is they need to talk to Sony. Talk to Marvel. It's okay. I want to tell these stories, but we got to tell them with Spider-Man there. One thing about the Penguin, let's think about the Penguin for just a second. One thing about the Penguin, which made it so good, we were already anticipating Batman. We were anticipating Batman. Batman got to show up. Things was going down in Gotham. Batman got to show up. There's just too much going on. Batman got to show up. And I believe Matt Reeves is going to tell you why that Penguin was able to establish all of that, because he had to deal with something else to keep his mind off of what was going on in that quarter of the Penguin universe. Again, Batman's one guy. You know what I mean? So yes, you can have crime going on over here, going on over there, this going on, that going on, because Batman can't be at, 50 places at once, especially how terrible Gotham is. Gotham is a terrible place to live. The only other place worse than Gotham, and I was talking to my brother about this, is the Paperboy universe. If you know the game Paperboy, that universe is horrible. That's the only other place that's worse than Gotham. So for me, if I was Sony, I would talk to Marvel, and I would say, yo, This is what we're going to start doing going forward. We already written you out Tom Holland. So we're going to introduce these guys in the Tom Holland universe. Right? And then what we'll like to do is we'll like to take that character and put them on a series. Now, what Disney could do, because they own Hulu, right? And I believe, yeah, they own Hulu. Start putting these characters on the Hulu, so you can make it adjacent from Disney Plus, so people don't get confused that Sony Projects is on Disney Plus. Or here's a fun fact: just put it on Disney Plus. That way, Sony can be in control of what they're doing. You get control of the show to distribute. But for me, the only reason why I say put it on Hulu, so you don't get it confused. So the average person who don't know nothing about nothing is not confused. Like, is this a Marvel project? Is a Marvel Sony project? You put it on Hulu. That way you can separate it. So then you can still be able to draw eyes back to Hulu. Just my thought. I don't know what Sony actually owns as far as like who they distribute their streaming series or anything to, but that is just a thought for me. So you don't even have to worry about making these movies anymore, because these movies, I'm not gonna lie, these movies suck and they need to stop. All right, I'm gonna get to some of you guys that I didn't get to. Free Spirit, good morning. How you doing? Good morning. D Sizzle was in the house. What's good? Yeah, I'm asking the same questions. There's a lot of unanswered questions, D, that I was saying, Moses, let me pitch something to you guys. I know this might sound crazy, but I'm telling you, I think James Gunn is knocking it out the park with the Creature Commandos. Because Creature Commandos are going to show up in live action, right? So, here's a thought. Cast everybody you want that's going to be in the X-Men. Get your cast together now. Do a Disney Plus show like you just did with X-Men 97. Do a cartoon. Then have those people go over in live action. That way you can lower your budget. Like, James Gunn is so much of a y'all think y'all sleep on this. I think y'all not really getting it. Check this out. James Gunn saved a lot of money introducing characters you ain't never heard of. It now making you intrigued about said characters. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, G.I. Robot, when I talk about this, even G.I. Robot kind of had me on my feel like, damn, man, you know what I mean? Like, they had to do G.I. Robot like that, but he is a robot, so it ain't like you can't rebuild him. But I'm just saying, the way they introduced the Creature Commandos, it did it as a cartoon. Number one, you save the budget. So you don't have to do this big blockbuster movie offhand. You introduce the characters first. Then you move them over to live action. You can literally do that with the X-Men. So now you have something in the solid X-Men 97, which was awesome. You already have that. So when you introduce them in live action, you're already well established with this group of X-Men you got going forward. So you don't have to worry about how you're going to tell the origin story in live action. You already can tell it in the cartoon, just like Creature Commandos is doing. This is the prime example of how to do it. You know what I mean? So when you introduce them in live action, you already have hype. So when you see them going from this cartoon universe to live action, this is something that honestly, what it failed at. What it failed because they never introduced all this stuff that we're seeing that What If never got placed in live action. We never got to see it in live action. They're just there. It has no significance of the overall multiverse. There's no Kang. There's none of that. So what does it even matter? If Ultron was out here destroying all these universes and all of this, where's the Kang at? And the Kang Dynasty and all. You see what I mean? It does not make sense. Get me back on here. Camera. You see what I mean? It does not. There's no stakes. there's no stakes in what everything is going on. So I don't even really care. Marvel Zombies, all of that, but yeah, it's cool, but where's the stakes? And that's all I'm saying. So do I care if there's no stakes? No, I don't. And again, I think James Gunn has did an excellent job with just creating this and saying this is what we got going for it. What'd you say, bro? He said Batman villains are just criminals doing crime in the city and Batman shows up. Spider-Man villains are literally going after Spider-Man for that is very true. So you can't have a villain without a star. Again, if anything has showed you this, the Black Panther Wakanda Forever already proved that to you. You can't have this show without its star. That's it. Yeah, you need Batman to stop villains. To stop what Batman villains are already doing. You need Spider-Man to start what his villains are doing, right? Because it all revolves around him. You know what? I forgot about this $2 super chat. Thank you, bro, for the $2 super chat. Let me go ahead and hook y'all up here. Appreciate that $2 super chat. I seen it, but I forgot all about it. Many guys are, yeah, Commissioner Mendoza is fire. He said, thank God for Couch Turner so I don't have to spend money on trash. I just want to go to the movies. This is really all it is. Echo was a waste of time. I could have got a MODOK movie. If you're going to waste some time, MODOK, baby. You said they filmed it and it was cut? That would have been nice. Monica in the X-Men movie. I would have said just, I'm telling you, the cartoon route makes more sense. The cartoon route makes more sense. Now, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm saying the cartoon route makes more sense to me. Because you can introduce them all and you don't have to, nobody is being spared. I mean, not being introduced in this core X-Men group. You do it in a cartoon way so you don't even have to worry about it. And where's Frank? Exactly. Where's Frank? They say they're going to appear in a new super. I'm trying to tell you, James. I'm trying to tell you. I'm so excited about James Gunn's universe right now. Rashad Walker, what's up? I'm trying to shout all y'all out that I didn't get to. Durfee, did you trailer confirmed for Thursday? I'm gonna do a reaction video today. What's up, Puma Lee? I see you. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. Moses said, "Where's Heroes for Hire?" Exactly. They could do it. Disney Plus show. So, what do you think about the Clayface? For one, Adam Tudyk. I seen this earlier, but I was in the middle of my first one. Adam Tudyk. I love this guy. I absolutely love his acting style. His performances, everything. Dude is so dope. What James Gunn has showed me so far, and this is just not Creature Commander because I love Peacemaker. I think y'all sleep. I think y'all sleep. Because if it's done right and it's done compelling, because one thing I'm trying to tell you, you cannot take this away from James Gunn. James Gunn made you compelled about Rocket Raccoon and Guardians of the Galaxy 3. If you watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and you didn't feel something about Rocket Raccoon, I know you're not a real fan. I know you're not a real fan. I know you're not. Because I was compelled. I was like, damn, nigga, really gonna do this to Rocket? The story, all of that worked. It worked. You felt compelled about a talking raccoon. I'm just saying. It was awesome. It said the first poster is out for Superman. So I'm just saying. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, it did so much. Guardians of the Galaxy did so much to establish Rocket, Groot, Gamora, Nebula, Drax, Star-Lord. I'm trying to tell you, though, and anybody knows this. There are literally B-list characters in Marvel Comics. There wasn't really big character where you like, oh my God, I can't wait till Rocket Raccoon shows up. Rocket Raccoon had an Australia accent in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But when you got when you had my boy what's his name doing his Bradley Cooper doing his voice, you know what I mean? And they made him compelling because that's a compelling actor, and you in the writing and all of that, when you start feeling certain things and all of that, it made you really like damn, this is one of my favorite characters. So just saying, Guardians of the Galaxy, the threes here are all hits. Are all hits. Is all I'm saying. And I'm not supposed to believe in James Gunn. Thank you, thank you, Erica D, for the $9.99 super chat. It's been a bit, just appreciate it. Thank you so very much, Erica D, for that super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Let me go ahead because I'm out here. Gang banging, gang banging, gang banging. All right, before I wrap this up, let me see if they got the Superman. You said the Superman poster is already out. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if is this the one with him and Super Dog? They got Crypto the Super Dog. I think this is a Reddit. I don't. If you could show or you could see where that's at. I don't. Let me see. James Gunn reveals official. That was July 11th. I know the logo, and it's a new poster. I gotta see it. I don't see it. And if you, I don't know if you caught this, but they had that flashback. In Creature Commando episode 3, you see the new Superman on a stake. Shalom, Dr. Carpy, what's going on? Hot Tops, what's going on? Oh yeah, and I watched Dukes of Hazzard. It's a motion poster. I don't see it. But if I do, I'm gonna cover the reaction video this week anyway. So they said it debut this week anyway. So we got it. I'll make sure to do a video about it. He said the Rocket City was the best part of the movie. The rest of the Guardians 3 was okay. So on Instagram, Aisha, inbox me on Instagram. Inbox me it's on James Gunn's Instagram. Hold on, because I think I follow James Gunn's Instagram. I think I do. Do I follow? No, I don't. I'm following him now. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Creature Commandos has won me over. Oh, okay. So this is it. All right. James Gunn, Crypto arrives on screens as Superman this summer. Crypto was inspired by our dog, Azu, who we adopt. Is this new? Oh, this is 8 weeks ago. But this is the oh, okay. Okay. Let me like that. All right. We got it. All right. Let me go ahead and wrap this thing up. Okay, let me see. I don't know if you spoke on this, but Sony is apparently going to cast their own Spidey. I hope it's Miles or they get our Andrew Garfield back. I personally, for me, this is personally for me. I would say hire Marcus and McFeely. If they're gonna do it, bring Andrew Garfield back. I think Andrew, out of all the out of any Spider-Man, I think he's the one for me that I would want to bring back. Oh, okay. Okay. That's why she be Aisha be laughing at me. Y'all don't understand. She be just laughing at me. All right, let me got you. Let me share it. Okay. To me, that's dope. That's dope. Now, my personal thing is I wonder what the tone is going to be. That's what I'm more concerned about. Not really concerned. I want to say I want to know what the tone is going to be. For the simple fact is that I want to see how this plays with the bloodiness and the rawness of I didn't want to play it because I didn't want to get in trouble. But the music is playing in my ear, and it is. That's. But he makes compelling characters. But I just want to see. Am I excited to see Wendell Pierce in this movie? Yeah. Of course I am. Yeah, but if you're gonna do, like I said, if you're gonna do a Spider-Man movie, bring Marcus and McFeely on. Have him and bring Andrew Garfield back and have them do the Spider-Man movies. That's what I would do. I will pay them Scrooge McDuck money to come back. That's what I would do, and then give Andrew Garfield his, the arc that he deserves. I think, especially after seeing him and Ryan Reynolds talk about the redemption of their character, I think he's one of the guys who needs a redemption. That's just me. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? But what do you guys think about that? You let me know in the comment section.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
All right, I got to get out of here. I might come back later on. It depends on if I go to the movies. They don't mind putting black people with Perry White. Hey, I guess. But let me go ahead and wrap this up, man. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of the Dre Mac Show. I'm sitting there. Yeah, ain't too bad. Ain't too bad today. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe hard. I see y'all tonight for Kung Fu Cinema Saturday for Blurred AF. Where is my outro at? Let me get her out of here. I gotta go. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Huh. Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.